Cozumel. The small, charming island of Cozumel has a huge reputation as one of the world's best diving sites. Otherwise known as Cozumilpeten, or Island of Swallows, it's Mexico's most famous island. Thanks to a Jacques Cousteau documentary in 1961 on Cozumel's world-class reefs, it has been a favorite international diving destination ever since. It's literally swimming with dive sites. 100 have been identified within about 3 miles of the island, and at least a dozen of them are shallow enough for snorkeling. From mid-December to April is Cozumel's busiest season, when prices reach their peak. This time of year is popular not just to escape cold European and North American winters, but also because it's Cozumel's dry season. Summer tourists begin to arrive during July and August, the hottest months, when average temperatures range from 30 to 33 degrees centigrade. September and October enjoy less rain and are a lot less crowded. The ideal time to visit, however, is probably from November through early December. You only have to imagine the warm sand, the caress of foamy waves, and the warmth of the sun's rays to wish you were on a beach in Cozumel. A fantastic and dazzling chain of coral reefs teeming with life extends across the southern coast of the island. Each one of its 25 sections hold the most important and significant marine fauna and flora of this area of the Caribbean. Playa San Francisco. A 9-mile jaunt from San Miguel on Cozumel's west coast, Playa San Francisco is one nice sandy spread. With white sand stretching out for more than 2 miles, it's a popular spot where locals and day trippers from the cruise ships go to snorkel, relax, and play beach games like volleyball. It's a great spot to picnic. If diving gets your heart pumping, you'll find plenty to keep you occupied here. A more isolated option is Playa Palancar, just a few miles south. The absence of jet skis make this a beautiful place for a swim. Punta Selarain. The southern tip of Isla Cozumel has a postcard-perfect historic lighthouse, which is accessible only by a dirt path about 2.5 miles from the highway. From the top of the lighthouse, which was built in the early 1900s, you get a special panoramic view of the island. Also making the trip to Punta Selarain worth a visit is the on-site Navigational Museum. If you want to turn this trip into a full afternoon, stop off at some of the isolated beaches on the way, with just a jump over the sand dunes. San Miguel de Cozumel. Isla Cozumel's only town is San Miguel de Cozumel, where you'll find restaurants, bars, hotels, tour agencies, banks, and many other amenities. The waterfront bustles with cruise ship tourists. Wander off the track a little for a dose of the vibrant local scene. Before leaving, check out the Museo de la Isla de Cozumel for the lowdown on the island's fauna and flora, especially the coral reefs and its ancient Mayan heritage. The East Coast. For beautiful seascapes, head over to the eastern shoreline. Punta Chiqueros, Playa Chenrío, and Punta Morena are peaceful alternatives to the island's most crowded west coast niches. El Castillo Real. Along the same road that leads to Punta Molas are the large Mayan ruins known as El Castillo Real or the Royal Castle. Other ruins of interest include the Temple of San Gervasio, which was erected by the Mayans as a tribute to Ixchel, the moon goddess of fertility. El Cedral, Old Jail. This Mayan ruin is the oldest on the island, dating way back to 1800 AD, and served as a jail in the 19th century. El Cedral is thought to have been an important ceremonial site. Today, a small stucco church sits next to the ruin. Museo de la Isla de Cozumel. Check out this fine museum. Exhibits here present a clear and detailed picture of Cozumel's fauna, flora, geography, geology, and ancient Mayan history. Parque Chancanab is a popular snorkeling spot when cruise ships are in port, though there's not much to see beyond brightly colored fish and some deliberately sunken artificial objects. The beach is beautiful, though, and just inland is a limestone lagoon where turtles frolic and iguanas lounge. The museum exhibits marine life, while the incredible botanical garden houses a huge array of plants. Oh, and by the way, you can also swim with dolphins. The beach is lined with palapas, which are thatched roof shelters, and fiberglass lounge chairs. Plus, you can rent snorkeling and diving equipment or try out snuba, which is diving with a helmet that requires no special training. Dolphin and sea lion shows are included in the admission price. There's a small archaeological park containing replica Olmec heads and Mayan artifacts, and a small museum housing objects imported from Chichen Itza. Other facilities include a restaurant, bar, and snack shops, as well as dressing rooms, lockers, and showers. Playa Palancar, local favorite, is one of the island's nicest public beaches. There's a beach club that rents hydro bikes, kayaks, snorkeling gear, and sailboats, as well as a restaurant and a dive operation. Nearby Arrecife Palancar, or Palancar Reef, has some very good diving and snorkeling spots.